Coming up on OC News, Titans baseball beat number 5 in the nation, Texas Tech. And could it be? Is Apple finally here? We have the details and its release date. Also, Sasha Azoka has the insight of the 63rd birthday celebration at Santa Ana Zoo, where hundreds of families gather together to honor the animals. OC News starts right now.
Welcome to OC News. I'm Taylor Fish.
And I'm Krista O'Donnell. OC News is brought to you by the broadcast journalism students at Cal State Fullerton.
The Titans took on 5th-ranked Texas Tech this weekend, looking for a series sweep. Let's see how they fared against top competition. Daniel Martinez has the story.
The Cal State Fullerton Titans have been red hot as of late, improving their overall record and ranking. They continue that hot gameplay this past weekend against number 5 ranked Texas Tech. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from Sunday's game. In the 4th inning, Barrera hits a sac fly ball to left, bringing in the runner from third. In the 9th inning, pitcher Tyler Peismeyer strikes out a batter, finishes the game, getting the save and giving the Titans yet another win.
I thought we had a couple timely at-bats. I thought they gave us some stuff, but we'll take anything that somebody wants to give us. Tomorrow's Monday, a day off. I hope they do nothing but go to school and relax, and then we'll come out and be ready to play again on Tuesday night and practice Wednesday and go to nice warm Bloomington, Indiana on Thursday.
The Titans have beaten some top contenders in their win streak, giving the team some confidence. The team appears to be hitting on all cylinders with pitching and hitting, producing on both sides of the diamond. It is still early in the season, but the Titans are off to a great start. After sweeping the 5th-ranked team Texas Tech here at Goodwin Field, they are now ranked 12th in the nation after initially being ranked 19th to start the season. The Titans are expected to extend their win streak here at Goodwin Field on Tuesday, where they take on San Diego. From Goodwin Field, Daniel Martinez, OC News.
For 2 years now, smoking has been banned on Cal State Fullerton property, but that isn't stopping some students from smoking in several areas on campus. Rachel Ramos has the story.
In light of the newly implemented smoke-free policy at Cal State Fullerton, some students continue to smoke on campus grounds. They have created several undesignated smoking areas which have been misused as designated areas.
Technically, we're not allowed to do this. We have the cops come by sometimes and tell us not to smoke, but we still smoke, and they can't ticket us yet, but that's only a matter of time before they can start ticketing us.
Behind the Humanities Building, in the quad, and on the outskirts of campus is where smokers choose to smoke.
Smokers, I mean, they are entitled to be able to, but I feel like it shouldn't be in the center quad, maybe to the outskirts, by Cars Jr. or something, by the parking structures, not in the middle of the quad.
The short break in between classes make it difficult for smokers to walk off campus to smoke and would prefer designated areas.
I feel it's like a freedom. It's my freedom to smoke or not smoke. It's not up to the university to tell me to stop. Plus, I'm international students here, and my tuition is really expensive, not like American. Yeah. So cigarette smoking in the campus really huge, and my break is 10 minutes. If I want to smoke a cigarette, I have to go outside. It really takes me at least 20 minutes.
All ashtrays have been removed and new signs have been posted throughout the university. Cal State Fullerton, along with 1,000 other colleges nationally, have adopted similar bans. Smoking of tobacco products are prohibited on all Cal State Fullerton property, including off-site facilities such as College Park, Cal State Fullerton's Irvine campus, and the Arboretum.
Authorities at the campus of Cal State San Bernardino are on high alert after an attempted kidnapping on campus Sunday. University police reported that around 3 p.m., a man grabbed a woman from behind, put his hands over her mouth, and said, quote, "Come on, let's go for a ride in my car." The woman elbowed the man, then ran away. He was described as 5'8" with a thin build, medium length, dark colored hair, and wearing dark colored shorts with a gray t-shirt. This marks the second attempted attack at the school in less than a week. On Wednesday, police said a woman fought off a man who attempted to sexually assault her in the library. It is unknown at this point if the incidents are connected. but authorities are urging anyone with information to call the San Bernardino Police Department.
The University of Oklahoma is severing all ties with its chapter of a national fraternity. That's provoking outrage. A viral video appears to show members of the Sigma Alpha Epsilon fraternity singing a racist chant. Polo Sandoval reports the student organization has already been kicked off campus.
A few seconds of offensive footage are causing shockwaves. The video was shot Saturday showing party-bound members of the Sigma Alpha Epsilon fraternity in black tie singing a racist chant. The chapter belonged to the University of Oklahoma until these images surfaced. The National SAE chapter sharply condemned the actions of their members, threatening to suspend those responsible for life. University President David Boren took it a step further. He calls the students behind the chant a disgrace and permanently severed ties with the fraternity.
This is not our way. These are not our values.
He's giving SAE members until midnight Tuesday to vacate their frat house.
And as they pack their bags, I hope they think long and hard about what they've done.
The OU community is coming together in a series of peaceful demonstrations. Some believe incidents like this are not uncommon among younger generations.
Within the black community, we were upset, we were angry, but we were not shocked because these are things that happen every day that it took this group of students to be on camera and caught for it to get national attention.
The footage surfaced a day after the president joined hands with civil rights leaders. They honored the 50-year anniversary of the Selma, Alabama march. Their message, what this video suggests, the march is not yet finished. I'm Polo Sandoval reporting.
Apple unveiled a new line of products in their announcement today. Maribel Marquez has the latest details.
500 million kilometers from Earth, an American spacecraft named Dawn has swung into orbit around a world so different, scientists have struggled to classify it. Dawn was launched in 2007 but began orbiting the dwarf planet on Friday. It's the accumulation of 8 years, 310 million miles journeys. Ceres lies in our solar system's main asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. It is also the largest object in the belt. For many years, it was classified as a planet, then demoted to an asteroid, and recently reclassified as a dwarf planet. Dawn will now circle Ceres for 6 months, studying its structure and looking for answers. In the meantime, scientists will have to wait a little longer before they further their studies. And the news Apple products have been waiting for. The Apple Watch is almost ready to make its grand entry. The tech company held a media event today in San Francisco, California. It revealed new details about the much-anticipated device. The smartwatch will be available in 3 models: the classic stainless steel, a sports edition made out of aluminum, and a special edition made out of 18-karat gold case. It also comes with multiple wristband options. Prices will start at $349 and run all the way up to $10,000. Apple has recently announced the release date will be April 24th, and pre-orders will begin April 10th. This is the company's first new product since its 2010 iPad. But just like the iPhone apps will be the key for the success of this product. The event had a special surprise for Apple set aside a moment to update on one of their well-known products, the MacBook. This new MacBook weighs just 2 pounds and at 12 inches will sit in between Apple's lightest MacBook Air models. Apple says that it consumes 30% less power than previous displays. It is 24% thinner than the 11-inch MacBook Air. The remodeled keyboard features a new butterfly mechanism for better, much more precise typing experience. The keyboard also has individual LED lighting for each key, making the device thinner. And the keyboard no longer clicks. There are 4 sensors, 1 on each corner, and the click feel is managed by software. That allows the MacBook to have pressure sensitivity. Apple calls this a force click. And that's it for today in technology. Now back to you guys in the studio.
And coming up on OC News, we get the inside scoop on the new app launched by Apple this morning and the forecaster for the upcoming week.
Titan TV is a student-operated facility maintained by students.
It's on the Cal State Fullerton campus, and it's a great opportunity for Cal State Fullerton students to get hands-on experience directly in a studio environment.
We're
Working with Titan TV puts me in this professional environment. Everyone here is really fun to work with and everyone just gets along so well. I'm having a great time.
Could the newly launched Apple Health app take place of your doctor visits? Jamie Gomez has the details on the new research kit and some tips for preventing hearing loss for young adults.
Good evening, everyone. Today, Apple announced a new medical app which lets people volunteer to join medical research studies. Research Kit is a framework that enables medical researchers to more easily design the apps they're going to use for clinical studies, according to Dr. Stefan Friend, President and CEO of Sage Bionetworks, which is working with Apple to develop the apps. Research Kit allows patients to use their iPhones interactively to send researchers data about heart rate, coordination, and symptoms. It's already been working with some research companies. Research Kit uses the iPhone sensors to record data. It's all up to you. Apple will not see the data being sent to doctors. According to the World Health Organization, also known as WHO, more than 1 billion teens and young adults are at risk of losing their hearing. By analyzing listening habits of 12 to 35-year-olds in wealthier countries around the world, WHO found nearly 50% of those studied listened to unsafe sound levels on personal audio devices, and about 40% are exposed to damaging levels of music and noise at entertainment venues. The good news is that it's easy to change. When it comes to your personal audio devices, such as your smartphone, turn the volume down. Don't go above 60%. Wear noise-canceling earbuds, or better yet, headphones. Take listening breaks or only listen for just an hour a day. And also get an app to download a smartphone app to help monitor safe listening levels. Once you lose your hearing, it will not come back. So remember to turn down those earbuds. That's all I have for health. Back to you guys.
Reuse, reduce, and recycle. Cal State Fullerton is taking steps forward with its new recycling program. Samantha Galarza has the latest.
Out with the old and in with the new. Cal State Fullerton's new recycling program is making headway. The first phase is the placing of 8 recycling bins along the walkway between the Pollock Library and the Titan Student Union.
I think it's really important, and it makes it easier because there are a lot of people who would recycle but don't feel like they have the opportunity. And then you see people going around and collecting stuff from trash cans, and it's just more convenient this way for everyone.
Students will also find new bins in the library, as well as 23-gallon recycling bins next to the library copiers.
I feel like it's a good idea because we all need to recycle more and get more involved in that kind of thing. So the fact that we're getting awareness and putting things out there, it will help bring awareness to being better to our planet.
Sustainable waste management specialists have placed "What Goes in the Blue Bin" posters to educate members of the campus of what items can be recycled, such as paper, plastic, metal, and glass. According to facilities operations, if more students do their part and participate in this recycling program, more recycling bins will be placed in classrooms and other areas throughout campus. For OC News, I'm Samantha Galarza.
Now over to Tani McCoy with the current weather.
Thanks, Krista. Take off those winter coats and put away those umbrellas because the sun's come out to play. Currently in Fullerton, it's 73 degrees. The low will be 54, and the weather will be teasing us at 8 miles per hour today. The humidity is 44%, and with the recent time change, I don't know if you're really hitting it yet, but the sun rose today at 7:08 a.m. and it's going to set at 6:54 p.m. And now with the week's forecast. Monday, it's sunny and 75. Wednesday, it's going to be a little bit on the cooler side. The degrees go down a little bit with 77 degrees. And then on Friday, it's going to shoot up to 80 degrees, a little bit on the cloudier side, but still a nice night to go. Still with a nice night, 64 degrees. And now for the national forecast. It's going to be pretty sunny in South California for the week, and throughout the warmer temperatures throughout the United States, and Chicago hitting at 54 degrees. The northeast side has not been sunny recently. It's been left out, but it's going to be 20 to 25 degrees higher than usual. And then down to Orlando, Florida with 82 degrees with the highest. And remember, take your talents down to South Beach. That's it for your weather forecast.
Lots going on in world news today. Let's send it over to Janet Esparza with the latest news.
With all that goes on in world politics, here is a short recap of what was seen in the world today. South Korean President Park Geun visited injured U.S. Ambassador Mark Lippert at the hospital in Seoul on Monday. As he recovers from a knife attack, the president's press office says she made the visit immediately after returning from a foreign national tour in the Mideast region. Ambassador Lippert has been in the hospital since he was stabbed last week by a man opposed to join the South Korean and U.S. military drills. The attacker slashed Lippert's face and arm as he was about to give a speech. The man was immediately detained. Ambassador Lippert underwent more than 2 hours surgery in which he got 80 stitches to his face. 2 men have been arrested in the murder of Russian opposition leader Boris Nemtsov. According to Russian state media, the Federal Security Service Director Alexander Bornikov says that the suspects are from the southern region of the Northern Caucasus. Russian Vladimir Putin has been informed of the arrest but has not yet commented. Nemtsov was gunned down in the center of Moscow last week. The world's largest container ship entered British waters today. The MSC Oscar is on the maiden voyage. It's headed in the port of Felixstowe, the UK's biggest container terminal. This ship is huge. It can hold more than 19,000 of the largest rectangular ship containers. It was the latest to come out on top in a fierce competition to shipping lines to build the biggest ship. As the nation's first family comments on Bloody Sunday, the first family tours the National Voting Rights Museum and Institute. This was established in 1990 to tell the story of the people who worked to secure the right to vote. It is located at the foot of the Edmund Pettus Bridge, where half a century ago, Alabama state troops brutally attacked hundreds of peaceful protesters as they marched throughout the streets. That's it in world news. Back to you, ladies.
After the break, we'll have the top stories in entertainment and a look at the celebration for the Santa Ana Zoo's 63rd birthday.
The men's rugby team hopes to make a statement. This study abroad program includes a 4-day trip to Rome.
Welcome to Cal State Fullerton Report.
Were the pearls used on Calvin Klein's expensive dress fake? Jennifer has all the details.
Los Angeles authorities are no longer investigating the theft of Lupita Nyong'o's stolen pearl Oscars dress. Entertainment sites TMZ and The Wrap are reporting that the sheriffs closed the case after the dress designer Calvin Klein decided not to press charges. The gown is adorned with 6,000 pearls and was reported to be worth 6 figures. But the alleged thief told TMZ he appraised a few of the pearls and learned they were fake. There has been no comment yet from Calvin Klein about the dress or why he dropped the case. Emil Clooney, wife of George Clooney, is going to be teaching at Columbia Law School this spring. She will be a senior fellow at the school's Human Rights Institute. She was already known as a top rights human and international lawyer before she married the actor Clooney. Clooney has handled cases before the International Criminal Court as well as cases in the United States and the United Kingdom. Sean Penn says he's not apologizing for the green card joke he made at last month's Oscars ceremony. You may remember when he announced Birdman as winner for the Best Pictures, he referenced the film's Mexican-born director by saying, "Who gave the son of a beep this green card?" Penn has been skewered on social media for the comment. USA Today reports Penn says he's not sorry and says it was a little inside humor between him and the director, Alejandro Iñárritu. People apparently had better things to do than to go to the movies this weekend. Box office numbers are lackluster at best. Chappie won the top spot. The science fiction action thriller made a little more than $13 million. Number 2, with Will Smith's Focus. It earned $10 million. Now, you may be wondering who the real winner is. The second best exotic, Marigold Hotel. The art house film starring Richard Gere and Judi Dench pulled in more than $8.5 million, and it was only aired in 1,500 theaters, meaning it showed on less than half of screens than the other two films. The second best exotic Marigold Hotel comes in at number 3, and that's the latest on entertainment. Now back to you, ladies.
Now let's find out about one of Fullerton's best kept secrets. The Muckenthaler Cultural Center has been around for over 90 years. The center offers many different cultural experiences. Here's Matt Hogarth with the story.
The Muckenthaler Cultural Center was originally built in 1924. The mansion contains 18 bedrooms and 8.5 bathrooms, and it is a marvel to look at.
The Muckenthaler Cultural Center is celebrating its 50th anniversary this week. The Muckenthaler Mansion, as it was originally known, was owned by Walter and Aldella Muckenthaler. The mansion was in the family for over 40 years before it was turned into this art gallery you can see behind me.
The mansion was donated by the Muckenthaler's son Henry in 1965. The new cultural center, as it became known, plays host to all types of events. They include gallery exhibits, weddings, performances, festivals, and various art classes.
Hi, it was the wish of Harold and Adela Muckenthaler that the house here be a cultural center for North Orange County. So we have an art gallery, we teach children's classes here, and we have summer camp programs, and we also have just started becoming involved in outreach programs that benefit homeless kids, refugees, and abused kids and teach them art.
It features a small theater and art gallery, which has changing displays from a number of artists and a ceramics room. With the center celebrating its 50th anniversary, one of Fullerton's best kept secrets could be revealed.
With the celebration of the center's 50th anniversary this year, in 2015, the events they hold will be much bigger and better. All the information is in this booklet right here for the 2015 season.
For an easy way to find out all about the Muckenthaler Cultural Center, go to www.themuck.org.
From jumping lemurs and mobile trains, the Santa Ana Zoo had it all for its 63rd birthday, where hundreds attended the colorful celebration. Our own Sasha Azoko has the story.
Families and friends gathered together at the Santa Ana Zoo on Sunday for its 63rd birthday. Colorful and decorative banners covered every inch of the grounds. Along with the celebration came a face painting, crafts, and even a train show put on by the Del Oro Pacific. The crew members worked hard to put together a scenery depicting circus elephants, moving trains, and other objects. While this was an intricate attraction, the zoo was celebrating the birthdays of all the animals. Lemurs, monkeys, and birds were out to play while the people watched, even getting close enough to watch the lemurs eat. Birthday signs for the animals hung in front of their environments, like the golden lion tamarin. This animal thrives in rainforests and has grown in size due to the efforts of the zoos. If you're interested in attending the zoo, it's offering memberships for the whole family. For Fullerton, I'm Sasha Azoka.
That's going to do it for us here at OC News. Have a terrific night. We'll see you here back live Wednesday night at 5 p.m.